This is what we do when we buy a car. We bring it in here, bring it to the shop. We check the car out before we actually offer it for sales. This is one of the things that we process. We go through. We check the brakes, the tires, make sure the tires are they're in excellent shape. The interior of the car, make sure it's clean. This particular one, it's fairly clean. It will be cleaned even more after we're done. And then we'll go around and goes in the trunk. Make sure the spare. Here's some floor mats here already. Make sure the spare, everything is there. Jack. When you do have a problem, something like that, it's not missed. And then we go check the air conditioning. Check to make sure all the lights and the directional work. And then we come into the engine compartment and make sure the engine itself, there's no any significant leaks, any the oil changes performed, which will demonstrate in a few. Checked out the oil filter right here. I mean the air filter. Make sure that's clean. If it's not clean, we replace it. The brakes, same way. If they're not up to par, we actually replace them. The headlamps, make sure they're clean. And throughout the whole car, we go through this before we actually offer for sale. And that is part of the reason why we sell so many cars and try to give you as best to our ability the quality of a car that it might be like. And here the car that we'll put it up on the lift right here. Car's up on the lift right now. We checked to make sure the front parts are good. We tape the tires are good. Make sure this particular car, the tires happen to be in very good. I don't know if you can see that or not. The key tires are almost exactly brand new. Put them underneath. And then we also will take the tires off, just so the tires will come off, and we inspect the brakes. Make sure the brakes are in good shape. There's one of our technicians here, he's performing a professional. Take all four, this is the front rotor as you can see. He's taking the tire off of it, and he's going to go around and take all four tires off, and make sure it's good. And then that's one of the things we also check is right here, the shocks, the struts, definitely struts, supposed to be in good shape. And then go just on the side. We're going to go in the back. Just all taking off the back. The drum is exposed here. We'll take that off in a minute. Take a look at the make sure in the back. If the back suspension is in good shape. We'll go around the cars and make sure, again, the tires, they have to be in good shape in order for us to put it up for sale. Now here's the all four tires are on the floor, and Paul is going to go around and take the drums off of it, make sure the brakes are in good shape. He's actually taking one of them. Let's go take a look at that real quick, see how that looks. This one looks, the brakes look, they're not that bad. They're in like pretty good shape. I'm not sure, but like I said, he's the technician, so he'll look at them and make sure they are at least 50% or better. So that's our rule, is usually right around 50% or better. Then if they're less than 50%, we replace them. So the 50% of brakes, you can get about 20,000 miles or so out of a car. And that's what we'll do. And here he is inspecting make sure the struts behind the thing is all good. And this is actually an inspection he's just doing. He didn't know I was going to come in and record it. And this is one of the things that we do with every car that we buy. Again, here's Paul inspecting the suspension, the back. Make sure the vehicle itself is where it's supposed to be. He's checking the links and the brakes, and the lines. I think this car looks okay. For a nice 2005, this particular car. and we still go through, the same process as we would with 2010 to 2005, or if it was 1985. Doesn't really matter what kind of car or make or model. We go through the same process, and then we look underneath the engine. Here it is, and we take a look at it, and it looks pretty clean. It looks fairly dry. This looks like a fairly good car so far, what we can see in the outside. But that's for me and you to see. We don't know the inside yet, which they will want to change. You'll take it for test drive, and then you'll see. Then we'll truly see what kind of car it is. But so far, this car looks like it's in very good shape for 2005.